In the heart of the wood, where the pine trees stand tall, lies a tale of the unknown, shrouded in mystery for all. Sasquatch roams the shadows, big feet and fur so wild, with eyes like glowing embers, unsettling and beguiled. Sasquatch and Dogman, under the moon's silver light, they come alive in the quiet of night. Echoes of howls, footsteps so grand, secrets of the forest, known by few in this land.
Squatch dogs.
Early music fills the air, echoing through the night.
Squatch dogs.
Whispers in the woods where shadows play, legends come alive at the break of day. Footsteps echo loud but no one's there, Bigfoot's lurking in the midnight air. Dogman howls beneath the moonlit gloom, eyes that shine like fire in a room of doom. Poltergeist dancing, moving through the halls, ancient secrets breaking through the walls. O.C.S.T is more than a name, Bigfoot and stuff, it's a whole new game. Chasing the truth in a silent night, empowered by the mystery, fueled by the fright. Cryptids in your mind, let your wonder grow. The hidden world is ours to know, from the forest deep to the attic's dust. O.C.S.T, we're learning to trust. Tracks in the snow where the brave won't tread, hidden voices calling from the things we've read. The unknown things with a haunting sound, empowering us as the tales go around. O.C.S.T, it's more than a name, Bigfoot and stuff, it's a whole new game. Chasing the truth in a silent night, empowered by the mystery, fueled by the fight. O.C.S.T, it's more than a name, Bigfoot and stuff, it's a whole new game. Chasing the truth in the silent night, empowered by the mystery, fueled by the fight. Fueled by the fight.
Hello everyone and welcome to O.C.S.T.
Bigfoot and stuff.
Good to see everybody. We got 11 people in here.
Woohoo! 11 people, and I think everybody's excited to hear what MT Paranormal Life is going to talk about tonight.
Yeah. Just a reminder that we are streaming live on YouTube and Facebook and Rumble and Locals. So
bigger things are coming for O.C.S.T. I'm telling you, we're getting some information from Midwest Night Watchers on how to get merch. Yes, you heard me, merch. We talked to them for a few days and are back and forth for a little bit, so that's in the works. Nothing's set in stone right now, but it's in the works. And then I saw something today that Tennessee, Kentucky Bigfoot has a premiere in 30 minutes.
Oh yeah.
So
cool.
I'm excited. I will have to go back and rewatch it, but you know, we had to give some love and shout out to them.
For those of you that want to watch multiple streams at once, you have your choice of watching TKB on YouTube or us, or you can do us on Facebook or Rumble and TKB on YouTube.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So watch one of us on your phone and one of us on your TV.
Sharon with 2 R's is in the chat, and she said if they're going to talk about ghosts, she cannot stay.
Oh.
Well, I'm not sure exactly what MT is going to be talking about. We'll let him come up when we get him up here, and
But yeah, his channel is paranormal, so.
But we understand, Sharon. We love you. But let's get to roll call.
Yep.
Yes.
Let's get to roll call. All right. Let's see. Of course, MT Paranormal.
MT.
Just waiting backstage for us. Tonya. It's great to see you, Tonya. Tonya's been in the chat for a little bit.
Yes, I think she was the first one besides us.
Yeah.
I mean, besides you and Mike.
Mm-hmm. Katrina with K.
Hello, Cat Darter. How are you?
Of course, MT Paranormal. And DJ Rock 9525.
Hello, DJ. Welcome in. Welcome in. It's good to see you.
And of course, Sharon with 2 R's.
Sharon. And we understand, Sharon. We totally 100% understand.
Yeah, we understand.
We understand.
Although you might want to stick around for a little bit, because he might have a surprise to show everybody that's not paranormal.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I can't say, but yeah.
Yeah. Connor.
CJ, is it not busy at work? No, I'm just kidding. How you doing, buddy?
John Temperin, good to see you.
Hello, John. How's it going? I don't have my glasses on, you guys, so if I'll be looking at the chat on YouTube on my phone. So.
Yeah.
Hey, Midwest Night Watchers, we were just talking about you. Sorry.
Yeah.
Saw it in my phone.
Sebastian.
Sebastian, hello.
Great to see you. How's the weather over there? Hope you're doing fine. And of course, Midwest Night Watchers. Always great to see y'all.
Awesome. We are glad you're here. DJ, Mike, he said that Mike tagged him.
Yeah.
So, hey.
Awesome.
We are glad that you are here.
Yeah.
And Midwest Night Watchers, we just mentioned you. Hi, Gerald. Hi, Jan.
Yeah.
About the merch situation. We did look into it. Bigger things are coming for O.C.S.T.
Yeah.
I just want to let you know.
So,
Hudson, New York. Woo, DJ. How's the weather?
Yeah. I'm going to be busy getting links to put up.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
See, Tennessee,
TKB
Kentucky.
going live.
Going has a premiere, and that's okay. Good for them. We're excited. I want to watch it later.
So let's see.
Oh, okay. So I took a half a day off of work today, because we found out a good friend of ours had passed away and went to heaven.
Yeah.
So we had his funeral today, and you guys been to a funeral and all that stuff. It takes a little bit out of you. And so, I'm a little tired. And of course, it's 100 degrees outside. But here's the fun thing. He's placed in the ground where my parents are. So, we stopped by and said hello to my parents. And then, we actually, funny thing is, we actually beat the hearse there. To the cemetery. Because we knew where we were going and we didn't want to wait. That and we stopped and talked to Mom and Dad. So.
Yeah. Okay, so.
Oh, yeah. But another thing, while Harold's looking at his phone, you guys, I know some of you guys are, if you guys are praying people, which I know most of you guys are, you guys pray for Jess, or Arcane Adventures. She's not feeling 100%, you know, she's got the thing in her neck, whatever. You guys, she could really use some prayers. She has an injection tomorrow in her neck to see if that works. If not, other options are coming up, and so you guys just keep her in your prayers, thoughts and prayers. Send her good vibes, because we love her, and we want her to see. I want to see her get back out on her adventures, on her, what does she call it? I forgot what she calls it. She doesn't call it boots on the ground. She calls it something else. Her research areas. But you guys just pray for her. She really needs a good lift up. So, and then.
So I'm still trying to find the.
Hey, Lulabelle.
link. Oh, here it is.
We're gonna wait just a little bit longer before we bring in MT Paranormal Life. There was one more thing I was going to say. Oh, at the top of the hour, at 7 o'clock, you guys be thinking about something we're smiling about. I have a picture for you because it's super cute. And you'll like it. And it's my something we're smiling about.
It's not letting me bring it up on my phone, so.
All right. Now, you're done messing around with your phone, right?
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
I was trying to find the Facebook.
Oh, yeah. We're live on Facebook, so I hope.
So,
it might be a little bit. Yeah,
Yeah.
we are.
it's a little delayed.
Yeah. See, we're live on Facebook. That's
Yay.
awesome. But okay, let's see. I'll pray. Oh my gosh, Rob.
So if anybody wants to hop on the Facebook Live that's running, just go to.
Hey CJ, do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And try and see if you can get a link because I'm not finding it, but I would like to know if anybody else can see it.
If CJ can do that for us, that'd be amazing.
Also, Rumble, if you're on Rumble.
Hi, Rumble people. But all right. Well,
All right.
shall we bring
Yeah,
up our guest of
let's-
honor?
Let's
I'm
go
sure he's
ahead
waiting.
and bring Mike up.
Let's see if he's. Mike, are you good? Are you waiting for us? Give us a thumbs up.
Here you go.
There
Hey, hey,
we go.
hey.
Hey, Mike.
What's up?
Okay, hit the chat back so I can see it. Sorry.
Yeah, I just started doing the major multi-stream, so up till now I was doing YouTube and Twitch. So I figured out how to do the multi-stream where we can do at least five different social media sites at once. So
That
gotta
sounds like a
work.
lot of chat.
yeah,
It's like a lot of chat to.
The thing is that
Keep
we
an eye
can't see
on-
the chats on any other
Yeah.
for this one. So.
well, I have them all linked to the restream.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Oh, okay. I got you.
And then
Yeah,
occasionally
yeah.
I can hop over to Rumble because Rumble's not running on Restream. Rumble's doing it. I have it running through Rumble into two other. So it's Rumble and Twitch, and then on here we're doing YouTube with the Rumble connection, but also Facebook. So. That way I don't have to go back and forth on all these sites and post all these different.
That's what's nice about streaming services like Restream and others, that you can link them all like that and get the chat across all the platforms.
Yeah, I just wish that more of these streaming.
No.
Oh, spilled something, guys. Gotta clean it up.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I have to hold the computer.
Uh-oh. What happened?
Harold spilt his drink.
Oh. Yeah. That is almost a disaster. Did you guys manage to keep it from getting too wet?
Well, we grabbed the computer before we had a chance to.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, you're right.
Not
Okay.
very good at holding one thing at a time here.
Okay.
All right.
Put it down.
Okay. See if I can do this without.
Oh, goodness.
Okay. Okay. Grab the cord. That cord. There you go. Sorry about that, guys.
Yeah, we almost.
Almost
a
had
major-
a bad time there.
Woo. Okay. There. I think it's.
Okay, so what was CJ is saying about merch.
Yeah, we're gonna try to do merch, Connor.
Nice.
Yeah, we've had a few requests for it, so.
I hope it didn't go underneath here.
Yeah, it did a little bit.
With the,
Yeah, I'll definitely have to rock out an O.C.S.T shirt or hat or something. That sounds like a plan.
Yeah, I know, and then we got to get everybody else's merch that we watch and we collab with and go in their chat rooms, all that. So
Christy moved like a ninja, is what she said. Lulu Bell.
oh my goodness. I
yeah,
tell you, he keeps me on my toes.
I'm just thankful that it didn't get not only on the computer but on
We
the
have our karaoke stuff underneath the table.
Ugh.
Sorry. Shoot.
All right.
Okay.
So, Mike, what do you got going on right now?
Well, live stream tomorrow night. And I've been out in a different area for the past several weeks. And it's been pretty crazy out there.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty crazy. All the hype around Portage County started earlier this year with all the, they call it the surge, with like all the sightings over those few days. And
Yeah.
I hadn't really, experienced much during the surge at the beginning, and hadn't been out a lot until the past like month or so. And now where I've been at has been crazy.
Oh, yeah.
It's been a very active area.
Yeah. You sometimes join Jack Riggs and company out there.
Mm-hmm.
You do the paranormal side mostly, and then they do the cryptid mostly, and I love watching y'all when y'all
Thanks.
do that.
Yeah, it's just kind of like a flow, because early on I've seen that there's more out there than what I expected or what I thought at first.
Mm-hmm.
So I've always been receptive to cryptids or other kinds of entities that are out there, especially after seeing one years ago. So
Right.
I kind of, I don't stay too focused directly on one kind of thing, a technique that I'm doing. I kind of like just go with the flow, see what's happening, then, interact, see what happens, and then maybe try some different things if it seems like that's the right way to go about it.
Right. For the people in the chat and people that are watching, you go on with Jack Riggs occasionally, and it's what's the YouTube called? Usually, like you'll be on his. Yours is MT Paranormal Life, and then what's his?
This is the Cameraman Crew.
Right. So everybody, go check out the Cameraman Crew and
See if I can post some
MT
links.
Paranormal Life. If you like paranormal and cryptid search videos, they're some of the top-notch ones to watch, and we enjoy it. We always enjoy watching Mike's show. So go check it out. Chrissy's going to put the links up, and
and I actually for the first time seen a Bigfoot and that was just the couple weeks ago on the live stream.
I was watching YouTube in the bedroom when Christy told me, she's like, "Oh, guess what? Mike's got some footage you might want to see."
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah,
He sent it to
he
me.
popped out. It popped out on the live stream, and the live stream quality isn't that great. Plus the low light, and you can somewhat see it. I recognize it, seeing it, but I recognize that it's not that great a quality because of the the frame rate of the stream, plus the darkness. So but
Right.
you can recognize it, and I seen it very clear. Recognized even the color of its fur, detailed head,
Yeah.
the detailed coloration of it. It was, like I said, after all the years, had a lot of experiences that seemed like it could be cryptid activity, maybe Bigfoot interacting, but never seen one. And this one obviously must have wanted me to see it because it wasn't like doing a little tiny peek around the tree. This thing was like
Hmm.
straight out 45. You can see it like leaning way out looking at
Yeah.
me.
Yeah,
So that was really interesting.
after you sent me that link or your clip of the live that you had, I actually
Yeah.
saw it actually go up the tree in the eye shine, which was
Oh, yeah?
really cool. So, or at least that's what I thought it did anyway. It could have been different. It could have been something else, but there was definitely something there.
Yeah, it was interesting because like that area I was in, the 2 visits prior, the 2 weeks, like it was like a weekly stream. I was doing it on Thursdays. The
Hmm.
previous 2 streams, I had gone by this area I seen with 2 big trees making an X with a high arch, probably about 10 feet up to the
Right.
peak of the arch. And the first time I seen it, I went back and I took a look at it, and they didn't collapse or they didn't break from where they were at.
Right.
So I was kind of suspicious of that, and it seemed like an interesting place looking through it.
Oh,
I saw some strange trees. They almost look like signal trees,
Hmm.
and just a lot of open area. And I got an interesting vibe. And I kept saying, I'm going to go back in there on the next, live stream. We're going to go back in there and see what's there. And then the next live stream, we didn't. And I passed it again. I'm like, all right, next time we're going to go in there. And then the third visit, we went through there. That's where I started the stream, was going right through that spot.
Right.
And it started off with like some strange vocalization, which I believe was like chatter, like because I could hear sounded like voices, but
Yeah.
they weren't saying anything that made any sense. I could just hear voices,
okay.
and that was kind of leading up to the whole thing where I seen the Bigfoot looking out of the side of the tree. Led up to that.
Right.
I heard knocks and I heard sounds like that. And then once I started going towards it, I tried not to run towards it because as soon as I seen it, I saw it peeking like, like the way when I seen it sticking out like a sore thumb, I was like,
Mhm.
I got to get over there and get closer with the camera.
Yeah.
And I slowed down because I'm like, all right, don't
Yeah, 'cause
run.
you don't want them to do the classic bluff charge because you never know if they're going to stop or not.
Yeah, and I had a clear enough shot towards the direction. I didn't need to run to get there quick.
Right.
So I started moving towards it, and once I got by the area, I paused and I heard 2 distinct knocking sounds, and then again I heard that talking. It sounded
Mhm.
like chatter, like voice. Something was speaking. It almost sounded like it was vocalizing, but it was kind of like it didn't make any sense.
Right.
I heard that too. So it
Yeah.
was interesting interaction that led up to that sighting, and really cool night.
Oh yeah. Sounds like it. Yeah. I've been out there and heard the chatter, and as many times as I've heard it, it still makes my hair stand up because it's like when you don't know where it's coming from, but you know it's there,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden you see something that looks like it might be peeking out. Then you're like, okay, now it's getting serious.
And
And-
it took me back to West Branch.
Mhm.
Like there were 2 occasions at West Branch where I heard some kind of like a weird frequency projecting like call or voice,
Mhm.
and it came 2 different occasions. One time was at night, one time was during the day, and the second time I did capture it with the audio from my camera. It reminded me it was similar to that.
Yeah.
So even in 2 different locations, I picked up a similarity with that kind of a vocalization.
Yeah. For those in the chat that are wondering, when you hear that chatter and stuff with your own ears, does it sometimes happen to come through on your little devices? at all? Like something similar?
On mine, when I've picked it up, it just
Mhm.
sounds like I'm trying to how to explain this.
Mhm.
Not really mumbling, almost like primitive, like just noises that sound like they're being made like
Mhm.
vocal, like they definitely sound like it's some kind of a speaking tone.
Right.
Yeah, and I've picked it up like with the audio, but I've never I don't know if I've ever had communication with like
Right.
um a device like the Transcend Theory or something where it
Right.
comes through. I've had some weird instances that almost seemed like this is going to sound strange, and it's just an observation. I'm not sure if there was a connection, but it seemed like it. There's times where it almost seemed like what I thought was an animal
Mhm.
made some kind of like acknowledgement through the device, like it was communicating with me.
Oh yeah.
Now, I don't know if there was something more to the animal that I thought was there, if it was actually, just a regular owl or a regular
Mhm.
deer.
Yeah.
But I've had weird instances like that it was hard to like think, and I mean, I automatically put it together in my brain. Like I heard there was something in the tree. This was out in Long Island when I was visiting LIB.
Mhm.
We were at an area's research site, and there was something in the tree. You could see the eyes with the red light, and it was up in the tree, and it was following us and watching us.
Mhm.
And I was talking to it as we were moving, and I seen it, and my first thought was maybe it was an owl. And I was like, I'm like, what's your name or what should I call you? And it said soft one is what came through my
Oh,
device. And I had a feeling I could just tell. I'm like, I think that was an answer. And I think it was from whatever was there.
Mhm.
And part of me wondered if it was like an owl or an animal. I'm assuming it was an owl that was up in the tree like that.
Right.
It had bigger eye shine too. This wasn't like, I don't think this was a bird or a raccoon or a little rodent in the tree. This was something different.
Yeah.
Is very patient, and it was just watching and focused a lot of the time, and it was bigger. From the eyes were big. It
Mhm.
wasn't small, and it answered. It said soft one. Oh, hold on, my cat's doing something. He just rolled back on my keyboard.
hi Jane.
He's hitting buttons. Okay.
Yeah. Hey, Jim's camera with sound.
Yeah, Jim's greetings from Oklahoma.
Yep.
As he usually says, greetings from North Carolina.
And of course, hi Jane. Chiro sounds.
Jane, Jane.
Great to see you. So Mike, when you caught a glimpse of this thing, like I was watching the video,
Mm-hmm.
the clip, and you were just panning by it, and when when that thing showed up on the camera, I mean, immediately I saw um, the what moonlight was getting through there on the very top of it. So you could actually see its silhouette with you even moving the camera as fast as you did. So what I saw was basically what I see when I go out in the woods and I catch something like that. Um, that's the kind of glimpse you would get, and sometimes you're lucky enough for it to stay there, and then sometimes it just goes back behind the tree and you never see it again. So that, to me, that was awesome footage.
Yeah.
um, and I could see detail. I definitely could see detail.
Too bad it wasn't during the daytime so I could see it. No, I'm just
Yeah.
kidding. Just kidding.
What was really interesting, and it surprised me, was I distinctly seen such a shade difference in its fur. Like my brain said, like this, if Bigfoot people take this personally, I hope not. But when I seen it, I was like, that was Chewbacca. Like that's what I thought. My brain saw it and recognized Chewbacca. Like that's
Yeah.
how it looked.
Yeah.
And I saw a really light color, like through all the way up to like by the where you'd say the eyes were,
Mm-hmm.
and then on the outer edge was very dark.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Like I could see the two-tone color difference. It was really vivid. I mean, it really was out there for me to see for that short time, but it was definitely intentional. I believe that
Oh,
because
most definitely.
yeah, it definitely wasn't trying to hide itself because it was really out at a big angle, just sticking out.
Yeah,
And it was
to me that it seems like it's something that has um, witnessed you there before, so it's kind of showing itself to you without
yeah,
actually um, having to get out in the open, because that's what they like to do. They don't like to show themselves right out in the open. It's just if you do see it out in the open, it's usually moving away.
yep.
Because you know, I've had that experience where something is watching behind brush or behind a tree, and you can see that whatever body part that they're putting out there for you to see, you see the silhouette, and then all of a sudden when they do move and they look your way, but they wait for the perfect opportunity to just try to get out as quick as they can, because that happened to us in the parallel forest, um, with when Christy went out for the first time. That thing was watching her, and as soon as it saw me coming up with the camera, and I'm taking video, it stares me down, and it's staying behind the brush, the green brush in there, and it knows that I can see it because I'm looking right at it. She wasn't looking right at it because she couldn't see it, but I'm looking right at it. And then all of a sudden, I start to walk one way because I'm trying to get around to where I can get another vantage point. But as soon as I do, it walks the same way I do, but then we never see it again. So, uh, opportunities like that, like the one you had, um, when they do happen, uh, and you happen to get as much detail in just that little bit, those are awesome catches.
Hi, Nicole. Welcome in. I'm sorry, I saw her name pop in.
Yeah.
Just want to
Hey,
make
Nicole.
sure she knows that she is
Oh, hey, Nicole.
here.
Yeah, when this was something else that was interesting, and you can hear. I'm pretty sure you can hear this on the audio from that same live stream. After I seen it, and I moved towards it, heard the knocks, heard that weird vocalization. I kept looking around that area, and then I started hearing noise and knocking sounds from a little bit away from me, and it started to move to like my left, like it was almost circling back to where I was originally at, where I came from before I moved in this way. It like circled around this way, and I could tell it was. I really like. Well, let me back up. I think there were more than one,
Mm-hmm.
because I heard one like sound that was pretty distinct, a knock sound, and that was kind of like maybe the way I was facing to like my 10 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
And I heard it. I'm like, oh, did you hear that? And immediately another one, which was like another 90 degrees back to where I just came from.
Mm-hmm.
And I heard another knock there. And then I even said that when I heard it in the chat. I said, sounds like there's more than one, and they're like moving, like they're doing the dance with me. They're keeping their distance, and they're moving around to keep the flank and not let me get directly in line of sight with them.
Yeah, that's the one thing about Sasquatch is, and Dogman too, but these things will move in unison so that they can keep track of where you're at all times. If they stay in one place, it's usually, in my experience, it's usually during the daylight when it's like one that's out there, and they'll stay in place because they don't have that other one that can help them keep track of where you were as opposed to where you are, all at the same time.
So I would imagine that one is that. Now I don't know. Is that the same as what they call the day watcher?
Yeah.
They probably wouldn't want to be spotted then. They
Right.
probably would make it an extra to be extra cautious with being noticed if they're solo.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, Mike, if you would have done that during the daylight, you probably wouldn't have gotten that good of a footage anyway, because most of them are obviously the creatures are nocturnal, correct? And so they're more active in the nighttime. And so if you would have done that in the day, I don't foresee you getting that good of footage.
Yeah.
But you never know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you never
You
know.
never know.
It depends on, my opinion, it depends on how active the area is. Like, if you have a lot of activity at night, you're going to get some activity during the day, whether it's footprint or the knocks that you hear, because you hear those around the clock.
Maybe we should go up to Ohio and.
Oh, I'd love to go
Well, we would love to come visit.
Yeah, there was
So,
there was still like, you know, the surge really got this area a lot of attention nationally with all the sightings over those few days. That was back in March.
Oh yes, we've heard
But
about
they're
it.
still getting a lot of sightings. Plus, you know, this is the first time I had one too. This year's been pretty, you know, it's been something special about this year. And I was watching a video I was telling you about. It was posted about 5 days ago. I'm not quite sure when it was filmed, but there was a 14-year-old boy that had a sighting, two of them, in the same kind of area. And the second time he got a picture of it. And it's not too far from this area. It's pretty close. It's actually closer to where I grew up at. I know that area a little better. I was on a farm, and the picture looks wild. Like, I saw the picture and my brain was like, "Oh, that's fake." I'm like, "This has got to be fake." And it's, you know, the whole thought process, like, "Oh, it's a 14-year-old kid, like, you know, or him and the parents making some fake." But, you know, the story is believable, and the people that did the study, the research with the family and the kid, they took that photograph and had it analyzed, and it's a legit photograph.
That's cool.
And it's wild. Like, I could even let you guys take a look at that, because when I see it, I'm just like, it almost looks like it's like, you know how sometimes, I don't know if you've ever seen pictures of like disembodied or like spirits apparate that come into photographs that are kind of like distorted. That's what I got a vibe of when I seen it. But he's seen it. It was there in front of him, and he's seen it more than once.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to pull that up, and I'll let you guys take a look at this photo, because this photo, like, I don't know, like, if I seen this thing, I probably would be, you know, dropping something in my pants. You know, this 14-year-old boy who had the nerve to, like, come back. He backed away because he was right on the crest of a little bit of a hill. He seen it, backed away, and was smart enough and brave enough. He pulled his phone out and got back a little bit closer again and just snapped the shot and turned and went back home.
Yeah. Yeah,
that's props to him.
That's a smart kid and a brave kid. Yeah.
Also, just keep in mind, this is not our footage. We're not.
Yeah.
We're.
Yeah, this came right off of YouTube, so this should be this should fall under fair usage, just to show this from the video.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exposing the Strange was the name of the channel that did the study.
Okay.
Let me see if I can share this now. There you go.
All right. So add that to the screen.
Oh wow.
Like, look at the legs. Like, when I saw this picture, I'm like, like, this can't be real. It's like, because, like, it just looks almost like it's pieced together, right? Almost like a puzzle or something.
Yeah.
And I was kind of like, when I first seen it, I'm not, you know, I'm not going to sound insensitive, but I kind of laughed a little bit, like, what, you know, like, what is that? And then they went on to show how they analyzed it and showed that that picture had not been altered. And they even did like another photo to show a size comparison to where it's at. And it is a giant compared to the size of people there.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's very interesting. That young man has good creds there, buddy. I mean.
Yeah. So, you know, we just got through two weeks in a row discussing the Patterson Gimlin film, and how people say, that looks fake. That looks like it's been faked. Well, here's another example of how today's society is going to look at things, because people scrutinize it right away for probably being AI, and then they had the experts look at it, and the experts come out and say, no, that can't be AI. There's too much in the area of realism for this to be AI. So in the cryptid world, it's really up to the viewer when we air stuff like this. But props to the kid for being brave enough to do that, because that thing looks like it's looking right at him.
Yeah. And like you should see the size comparison. They show it in that same area. They got like there was a group looking at the prints. They're trying to see if there are prints around there. So they took a picture of the people when they were walking over in that same spot, and they show it side by side with this.
Yeah.
And the people like might come up to its waist, literally. It's crazy. This thing must be absolutely enormous. And I just noticed the date is on it, March 12th. That was right during the first week of the surge here.
Yeah.
Okay. That was my aunt's birthday. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
It does look weird at first, because it looks a little malformed if you're if you're not knowledgeable of these things, and you look at it, it's like, what the heck is that? Because it,
right,
its stance and everything. But that goes to show to everybody that these creatures don't all look the same. They're just like humans. We all have a distinct look, and because of that, with AI, people are gonna question it, and but people that have seen this, like us, have seen these things, or apparitions like.
Whoops! Here, let me go ahead.
That's all right.
I'm going to show you this one.
All right. But we go out and we see this kind of stuff all the time, and when we go and post these pictures, we expect the scrutiny of it. But when you have somebody that's never ever experienced something like that, and they get a photograph like that, I feel kind of bad for the kid, because there's going to be all kinds of people that are going to be like, you spend a lot of time on your computer. But yeah, let's
look at that. Look at the size difference between the people and that.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah, so if the tallest person there, let's say they look to be
6 foot.
between 5'7" and 6 foot. Okay, so if that's between 5'7" and 6 foot for the human, and that thing is double its size, double the humans standing there size, that is monstrous. That is,
yeah. Its leg looks bigger than like anyone there. It's crazy.
That's amazing footage. It is. And everything lines up. Everything lines up perfect, so that's a very good size comparison.
Hello, Daryl Stanley.
Hey, Daryl. Good to see you.
Hello, Roger Blair. How are you?
And I didn't say hi to Lulu Bell. Yeah.
Oh, say hi to Lulu Bell.
Hi, Lulu Bell. Hi, Roger.
But yeah, that's really cool. Hey, you don't happen to have the clip of your
yeah,
Bigfoots that you found, did you?
Yeah, let me stop sharing this, and I'll pull that up.
Okay.
All right.
I'll find it.
Because I'm sure everyone would love to see that.
Let me find that one.
Nicole says scary.
I'll tell you what, I would
I
be.
would say scary too.
That thing
Most
was. That looks bigger than anything that I may have gotten a glimpse of, even the one that I saw.
Hmm.
That's a different level.
Yeah, that would I would compare that one to like the time um, you were out with Jack, and
Hmm.
he said that he walked up on a 14 to 15 foot creature. That's pretty big, pretty scary.
Hold on one second. I'm having some weird stuff going on right now with my. Okay, here we go. All right, let's see.
Hey Jim, Jim's camera at music asked how the kids were. The kids are good. Connor and Kat were both in the chat a few minutes ago. So,
Yep.
Cammy and Daniel are in their bedroom. I don't know if they're watching or not. If they are, hi kids, but they're pretty much nodding.
Okay, there you go. I think I got it to
right.
share.
Oh, let's see this.
All right, I'll play it.
All right.
Through here. It's a little rough, but it's not. Whoa, wait, hold on. I saw something over there. Something peeked this tree over here. Something peeked this tree. Hello? I want to run, but I see. Peeked that tree right up here. Right there. Whoa, what was that? Hello?
Right in there.
I sure hope it was kind of distant, but the camera was looking that way. Somebody here? Through here?
Yeah, you can kind of see the silhouette of it.
Yeah. Now those knocks. They sound to me like a couple of different locations.
Yeah,
So you've got the one that's
it's close.
close to you, staring you down, and then you have those knocks. Yeah. So I would guess there was probably at least 3 in the area.
Yeah, I believe that for sure.
Because those knocks sounded like they were a little ways off and in 2 different directions.
Hey TKB.
Hey, TKB. But yeah,
So what's going on, Tennessee?
the moment that you see that when you're panning by, the moment when you see that, there's nothing right there near that spot that looks anywhere familiar to what's in that scene, that's staring you down. So you can't say that it was a tree or a stump, because as soon as you're walking into that area, you see all those upright trees, right? And where there's one stump, there would be another, not directly in that spot, but somewhere around, being how old those woods are. Because like here in Oklahoma, once you go out in the woods and you see a tree stump from a tree that either fell over or was pushed, there's usually another one nearby if it happened naturally. And then
having a problem.
Okay.
I don't know why I'm having a problem. Okay. That's weird. I'm not sure what's going on.
Is your kitty cat messing with it?
No, he's just laying here, but he's not doing it. It's gone, like, I don't know what's happening right now. Okay, sorry.
You're good.
Right. That's weird. I was let's see here.
Tennessee, Kentucky Bigfoot's having nachos for dinner.
Oh.
Man, you just made me hungry. Not really.
Mhm.
I had my our son took his
Cheesy nachos sounds good though.
took
Ooh,
us out to
yeah.
Brahms.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't bring any home.
I'm jealous.
Hey, you got some of my sweet tea?
Hmm.
You friggin' inhaled the rest of my sweet tea. I'm like, what? For those who don't know, Oklahoma, Brahms is a Oklahoma-based like cattle dairy ranch, and they have a line of restaurants, a very big line of restaurants that go all the way from like Salina, Kansas, all the way to Texas. I don't know how far in Texas they have them, but very popular in the state of Oklahoma. And Connor treated us to Brahms for dinner tonight after our funeral that we went to today. So
It's all right.
It was good.
I can get on to Connor for not bringing me something.
I didn't even have any ice cream.
Yeah, I think my cat's head was resting against some buttons here.
Oh,
I had to scoot his little head over.
you should show you little stinker. Make him YouTube famous, Facebook famous, Rumble famous, any of them famous. Oh, wait. There you go. Meow meow. Oh, look. Oh my goodness.
He's sleeping next to the
He
keyboard
is.
right here.
Zonked out, man. Oh, he's adorable. Yeah, don't wake him up, because then you won't be adorable.
He's about maybe 10 weeks at most.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
but yeah, he's adorable.
He's a little fireball. He's
Maybe that's what you should name him. Well, he's not orange.
yeah. Yeah, he's like white, black stripes,
Yeah,
and a
he's
little bit of brown.
He's cuteness.
Yeah. But they're fun when they're kittens.
Then they grow up to be cats.
Yeah, I've got one of those too.
Heck.
Big one.
Mhm.
They finally started getting along after about 4 days.
Oh yeah.
Well, before you know it, they'll be sleeping next to each other, and they'll
Yeah.
be cleaning their heads and all that stuff, and loving on. Yeah.
Yeah, they do good now. They play, and they're taking care of each other already.
Aw, see? Maybe the older cat, that's exactly what it needed.
Hmm. Yeah, he used to have a brother. I don't know if
Right.
you remember Timmy and Jimmy. Timmy, about 2, maybe 3 years ago, Timmy passed away. I don't know what happened to him, but he, cats, sometimes you can't tell when something's wrong.
Right.
Yeah, so he's getting along with him. It just took him a few days of adjustment.
Mhm.
So, yeah, on my segment here in a little bit, there's nothing in there. I took the ice out. In my segment here in a little bit, I'll show the kittens that we have. For my something we're smiling about.
Yeah, that's the first time. Today was the first time we saw the kittens.
Oh, yeah.
She had the kittens probably 3 weeks ago.
Probably something like that.
Yeah.
She was hiding them pretty good.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, she normally doesn't like people, so I'm the only one that can get as close to her as she allows, because I can get within maybe 3 feet, and then she kind of gets a little weary.
She's kind of feral.
Kind of.
Yeah.
So, like I said, she's not ours per se. We kind of adopted her after she was born underneath the other trailer right next to us.
Yeah.
And she took a liking to our Tigger cat, our male cat, Tigger.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't really tell them apart. So,
Yeah, I kind of forced the hand on that because I wanted to make sure that cat was going to be okay. Because when I found Rebel, she was just a little bitty kitten, and her mama was basically abandoning her, not coming around enough, and she's sitting under the neighbor's trailer and meowing. So I pick up Tigger. He wasn't much older than Rebel, but we made him an outdoor cat, and he adjusted pretty good, even though he's small. But I carried him over to Rebel, and it was an immediate connection between the two.
That's good.
So much so that Rebel kind of used Tigger. Tigger's a male, but she kind of used Tigger as a mother figure.
Hmm.
So Tigger immediately took her in and did the things that a cat would do
Except for nursing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rebel tried to nurse, but it wasn't possible. But Tigger was like, yeah, go ahead and do it, because he cared about the cat.
Awesome, Mike, you got a subscriber. Woohoo! Way to go, Tennessee,
Oh,
Kentucky.
wow.
Bigfoot. Hey, John Stewart, you made it. Did you pray for us, buddy?
Hey, John.
Oh, thanks, Tennessee. You're back.
Did you happen to catch their premiere that they did the other day, Mike? It was pretty cool.
No, I have to go back and check it out.
Yeah, it was really cool. They had a friend on from England, Australia, somewhere.
Oh, okay.
So it was fun to watch. And then the plan is that we're supposed to all have like a major heyday in Tennessee, Kentucky Bigfoot's house. Eventually.
Oh, wow. My mother lives down in Tennessee. I haven't been down there for a while, but I used to go visit her there.
Oh, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah. Down in Ottawa.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, they just had a big thing on the news where there's like really big firework outlets there.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess one of their trucks was on the road and it ignited. And it was
that where it
shooting
was?
fireworks all over the highway.
Is that where it was? Oh
Yeah,
my
it was
gosh, I saw
right in
that.
Ottawa.
Busted out laughing.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, it was funny.
It was. As soon as I seen it and it said Ottawa, I was like, I know that fireworks store where it probably was going to or coming from.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm curious on how it started to ignite with all the fireworks in the back of that truck. That's what's got me curious, obviously. But
Tennessee gets pretty hot.
Yeah, it does.
True that. Everywhere gets pretty hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, nowadays.
It's 100. It was 100 degrees outside today.
Oh, God.
But the wind was nice, very warm, a
Yeah.
little bit humid.
Yeah,
but it's 100 degrees.
And then we're supposed to transition to thunderstorms for the next 4 days. So.
We need the rain. It's really dry out there.
It's supposed to be dry here tomorrow, which is what I'm hoping for, because I got the live stream tomorrow again, and I'm hoping it's going to stay dry. I think it's last weather forecast said it was going to be good.
Oh, yeah.
We'll see.
For the ones that are in the chat right now, be thinking of something we're smiling about, because my segment's in 3 minutes. That means you too, Mike.
What do you want me to do?
Think about something we're smiling about and then share it.
Okay, well, I'm looking at it right now. Oh, did you hear him?
Oh, yeah, meow.
Mm-hmm. There he is.
I heard him.
Yeah, that's when they're cute, when they're first waking up from a nap.
Mm-hmm.
That's when they're cute.
Yeah, he's spoiled. He's a little vocal guy. If I start talking or if I move, he starts yelling at me.
Hey, John. Yeah, Mike. I always like watching a kitten when you know that they're gonna get into mischief because their eyes get really wide.
Mm-hmm. That's this one. He's a stalker. Like, he's always staying low and he's just watching you. And he's just like, he's one of those, he moves as soon as you turn away. And then when you look back, he stops. And you turn away and he moves. He just does that. And the whole time you think, you know, like you don't see him is what it seems like he thinks, you know. And he'd probably be a really good hunter. Yeah, he sure seems like it.
Does he have an M on his forehead?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's got a big old M. He's got like white. He's got white around his face. He adjusted. Let me see. Maybe we can see him a little better.
Aww.
Let me get a little closer so we can see him.
Hi, buddy.
His camera's backwards, so it's hard to move it.
Oh.
Yeah, there he is.
Buddy. Wake up!
He's just passed out, sitting here on my desk behind my keyboard, between the monitor and the keyboard.
Aww. He's so cute.
To be a kitten for just a minute.
Right? So you sleep all day and race all night. That's
Yeah,
kind
he
of-
chose me. I wasn't really sure I was going to get another cat. And then when I first seen him, he was doing that. He was staring at me and he was hunched down like he was stalking me. And he was just staring at me. And then he come running up and climbed up me and just laid down on my chest and was just purring away and rubbing on my beard. And that's when I was like, all right. I'm like, I guess I'll take you.
Yeah, most cats like beards. Yeah.
Because you're like an animal to them.
Yep.
You're like similar. They're like, oh, he's got hair like the other cats.
Yeah, Tigger was all about that when he was a kitten. He's like, he wanted to stay up here because he was close to the beard and he could snuggle into it and feel comfortable.
All right, are you staying for the segment?
I'm gonna go feed the cats.
Are you gonna go feed the cats
Yeah.
now? You're typical. All right, you guys. If you have your volume turned up really loud, turn it down or take your earphones out.
Yeah.
John Milam, since you're walking your dog. Hi, Ella. But
All right. So,
all right, ready? Go ahead, start it. We'll be right back.
Tell me something worth smiling about. Laughter and love, let them echo, no doubt. In a world that sings with a joyful sound, we'll find our hope in the beauty we found. So let's create memories, let the dreams take flight. See R.J. Milam design shining so bright. In every heartbeat, together we'll shout. Tell me something worth smiling about.
Hey. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yay. All
I made
right.
it.
Huh?
Said I made it.
You made it. All right. So, tell me something worth smiling about besides your kitty. He's adorable. I love him.
Yeah. Little kitten.
Little kitten. All right. Let's see if anybody mentioned anything on Facebook, because that's what I normally do, because I posted on Facebook as well. I don't have anything this week. That makes me sad. But that's okay. So, I do have a picture to show. Let's see if I can bring it up to show you guys the kittens that Rebel had. Let's see if I can do this. See? I hope everybody can see them. That's Rebel, the mama cat. And then she's got 3 babies.
Look at that bright orange one there.
I know, it's so cute. That one actually looks like Mo, but Morris is fixed. So, if that actually happened and Morris isn't fixed, I never knew that. But, yeah. See, my nan, Lulabelle says, is celebrating her 100th birthday on Saturday. Woo!
Wow.
Happy birthday! 100 years.
Yep.
I can't imagine being.
That's amazing.
That's cool. Let's see what else. Speaking of birthdays, my mom's birthday. She's no longer here with us. My mom, if she would have been here, she would have been 70 years old on Friday. So yeah, 70 years old. I can't imagine. And I miss her
Yeah.
every day. Let's see.
Let's see if you'll let me hold him. We can get a
Okay.
view. Come on, buddy. He's awake. Yeah. Don't push my keys. All right. There we
I
go.
hear him. Meow.
Come on.
Woo! Hello. Hello, little guy.
He just woke up. He's grumpy.
He's grumpy. He's
Oh,
kind of like
he's
me.
grumpy?
She celebrated it on June 6th. That's awesome, Louisville. Let's see.
Right.
My daughter was supposed to pop in here and be on the segment tonight, but I think she's in her room taking a nap. But yeah, it's fun. Our daughter Cassidy turns 33 on Saturday. Wow. That makes me feel old, John. Your niece Cassidy turns 33 on Saturday.
Yeah, my boys are getting up there.
Oh yeah?
Hard to believe already.
How old are your children now, Mike?
My oldest will be 27 this year, and then my other boys will be 25, and my daughter will be 20, and my youngest will be 14.
Okay. Wow. Cammy, or see, Connor just turned 23 in May. And Cammy will be the legal age of 21 in July. So, I feel old.
Do a cat cam.
Cat cam? We should. What link do you want? Oh. Tanya, let's see. I'm trying to see all the chat. Me too, Christy. I need to invest in a walker. Oh my gosh, John.
Yep.
All right, well, I didn't have much, and I can't tell if anybody else had anything. What's your something we're smiling about, dear?
Well, did you show the pictures?
I sure did. They liked them. They, especially, MT is like, oh, look at that orange one.
Mhm.
And I said, it looks like Mo, but Mo is long-haired.
Yeah.
But Mo's fixed.
What's wrong, buddy?
So,
Yeah. I know Tigger's probably the papa.
but none of them look like him.
No.
That is so weird, though. You'd think they'd come all tiger striped.
But yeah.
So weird.
There might something to smile about because that was the first time that we got to see them since they were born. So
Yeah, kittens. That's the smile of the day.
Yeah. But, okay, well, that's my segment, everybody. Next. You might have to switch it back because it says
yeah, let's
something we're smiling
see.
about or something like that. So,
Yeah, we can do that.
no, okay.
I think it's starting to storm here.
Ooh,
Oh yeah.
I'm hearing some thunder cracking out there.
thunder crack-a-lackin', huh?
Mm-hmm.
Ours probably won't move until after midnight. That's Oklahoma. It likes to do that. Likes to surprise us
Okay.
when we're closing our eyes.
Okay, wait a second. Tonya says,
Mm-hmm.
oh, Tonya, I'm sorry, Tonya. Tonya says that she's getting new tires tomorrow. Dad's buying them. Woohoo! Hey,
Yeah, that's an expense. That's
that's something we're smiling about.
Yeah.
Sorry if Dad's paying for them.
yeah, I know that feeling.
That is so cool.
Yeah. Daniel,
Just-
our
Had my daughter's car go to the shop to get a new rear subframe on her car put in. So I got
wow.
a nice little bill.
Yeah, our future son-in-law Daniel, somebody actually gave him 4 really good tires for
Oh,
his
nice.
pickup. And yeah, because otherwise he was going to have to spend a lot of money on those.
Yep, that's it. Tennessee. That's the channels there.
Yep.
I dropped Mike's, so if I dropped your link just now. So if they're looking for links, I'll have to go back and do the cameras,
Mm-hmm.
the cameramans. But there's your link, and I'm sure if they find you, they'll find the cameraman.
Yeah, I got some channels listed under like the like recommended channels you can put on your main page. I've got his link there.
Okay.
Cool.
That's cool.
I got some videos coming up. Like I've got 4 in the pipeline that'll be dropping. from places I've been. Prospect Place Estate. That's a house that was built by an abolitionist that helped runaway slaves get to Canada.
Oh yeah.
It's I've been there before. I revisited there. That video was the one that I'm working on now. Then I've got my most recent one was at Licking County Prison. Spooky Matt and myself got that place to ourselves Sunday night to Monday morning, and interesting time there. Look forward to that one in the future.
So
And I
are
got
they,
some other videos.
are they going to be premieres?
Maybe.
Okay.
I don't really have like a set premiere thing. I usually try to do premieres, but if I can't, I just drop them. Just let
Okay.
them go public.
Cool. Yeah. I have an interview with Carolina Bigfoot. Not this Saturday, but the next. So I'm looking forward to that. Got a couple of buddies that live out there in the Carolinas, and hopefully they'll show up for that interview.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Carolina Bigfoot. He's got some new camera equipment, and he's been showing it on his TikToks. Yeah, I think everybody's gonna like.
I think who runs that channel?
Carolina Bigfoot.
Who's I'm just wondering if it's who I'm thinking of. I'm not sure if I know who it is.
Yeah. Pretty much
Carolina.
everybody in the cryptid and paranormal world has
Pretty big group.
Yeah.
Big group. Okay.
They've
Might be a different Carolina Bigfoot I'm thinking of.
well, he's part of a bigger group that of researchers, paranormal and cryptid researchers. But yeah, his name's skipping my mind right now. I'm bad
I
with
can't.
names.
I don't know. So sorry, babe. I can't help you.
I'll since I'm gonna be interviewing him, I'll show a snapshot of him.
What are you doing? He's just purring away. Just purring away.
Meow 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 meow. Meow meow.
He's so
Like
cute.
meow meow mix. Meow mix. Meow meow. You should name him Mike the Minnie Mouse. As a cat. I'm just kidding.
So this is the guy I'll be interviewing. I don't know if I can get it to.
Here.
There we go. There.
That guy.
That guy.
That guy.
That guy. Thank you,
Yeah.
Lulabelle, for dropping that link for Jack Griggs. Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, y'all make sure you go check out Jack Riggs and MT Paranormal Life. Awesome collabs all the time. I find myself watching y'all's videos over and over sometimes, and
Awesome.
you guys capture a lot of good stuff.
Oh yeah, had some crazy things over the years.
Yeah.
Crazy things.
Believe it or
Looking to
not,
see-
I'm hoping to maybe branch out in the paranormal stuff too. So maybe.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
looking
We're
at
trying.
doing that.
When I
we
get, oh,
we did one taping out in the cemetery down from us, and of course it waited till I left the area and I walked down to the other side of the cemetery filming, because I was filming the woods, but she was standing over by the vehicle in the cemetery, but yet she was filming into the woods just across the fence, and she had something. What did you hear?
I heard a growl.
Yeah, she got growled at by something.
I don't know what it was, but I'm like, no.
Well, Ohio, I think, has like the most dogmen sightings across like the nation. And I seen one when I was on the Cryptid Huntress when I was on her show once.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about that, and she showed a video from Akron, which is right by me here, of the dog man digging in the graveyard.
Hmm.
And it was a wild video to see. And
Gosh.
apparently, some of the sightings, more, I guess, there's been a decent amount that have been similar to that.
Mm-hmm.
They're in a cemetery.
Hmm.
It's kind of strange, but I think you heard of the Defiance werewolf. That was a story out of Ohio with the railroad workers.
Yeah.
Some
Yeah, I
pretty
heard.
wild, like dog men and like werewolf stories in Ohio.
Wow. So Michael J. Fox was visiting Ohio?
Yeah. Playing some basketball. Look at the basketball courts to see him.
Kidding.
Yeah. One weird thing was I let our viewers know this, I think, a couple weeks ago, but when I went with our future son-in-law to pick up his truck, we drove back home past the cemetery, and it was just starting to get dark. And out there in that cemetery, every single grave has a solar light. Every single one of them has a solar light right next to the tombstones, and every single one of those solar lights was flashing different colors. Just the whole graveyard just flash, flash, flash everywhere. Yeah, I was like, oh, something's wanting me to stop.
Hey, Robin. Hi, Robin.
Hi, Robin. That's good to
Hey,
see
Robin.
you. Welcome in. But yeah, since we live like a mile and a half, maybe 2 miles from the cemetery, I want to go there and catch it like right before dusk,
Yeah.
because I think it closes at dusk or whatever.
Yeah.
And then I really want to go out where my parents are laid, because it's 20 minutes from here or whatever, and to see what we can capture there. And they are open until like 10 o'clock at night or something like that. So
Oh yeah, hey Mike, if you get a chance, check out, it's a local paranormal investigative team here, Crossing the Veil.
Crossing the Veil.
Yeah, they're on YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok.
Okay.
Yeah, they're a couple of young ladies that they go out to the cemeteries all the time, and they started going out to these haunted buildings around, and they're new to it. The one that started it, she's been doing the research on her own, but the two of them are new to it, doing this together, and I'm sure they would appreciate some of your insight.
Are they? Do you know, or have you talked to them?
Yeah, yeah, I
Okay.
talk to them all the
Maybe
time.
you might. Maybe you could put them in touch with me then, because it's hard to like,
Right.
especially when it comes to YouTube. It's hard to
Yeah.
really talk to anybody directly
Right.
on YouTube unless
Right.
you put a comment in and you're like, "Hey, call me." You know, you don't want to put
Mhm.
any like personal
Right.
information in a YouTube comment. So yeah, if you wouldn't mind, you could do that. Or if they're on Facebook, I could probably
Yeah.
message
They are.
them and find them.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, they're
Yeah.
on Facebook. I'll send you the link for
Yeah,
them.
that'd be good.
But yeah, they're they got popular really quick.
Nice.
So, and I've been in some of their chats, watching, especially on TikTok, because that's where they usually do it. But but yeah, they go out to the graveyard, where her parents are laid to rest. I'm wanting to do a collab with them on a couple of these graveyards out here, especially there's one graveyard, the first graveyard I went to out here. It goes right next to a place called a creek called Wolf Creek. Okay, and if anybody's followed me from the beginning, knows about Wolf Creek down in the Lawton, Oklahoma area. So that creek goes from the Red River all the way up clear past where we are in the Guthrie area. So I
He's itching. He's doing
Yeah.
this. He
Yeah.
wants to go.
so every time I talk about it, I'm like, I want to go because I have a perfect vantage point at that cemetery for that creek, and the reports around that area, there's at least one albino Bigfoot that's been spotted. Don't know if it's a male or female. They didn't really make that clear because they saw it from a distance. And then there's two others just not too far from it. One's a tall black colored Sasquatch, and another little bit smaller copperish colored. So I'm itching to get out there and set up some cameras and
Nice.
I like the paranormal side. I really like the paranormal side because that's when I grew up. When I was growing up as a kid, that's what I experienced first and foremost was the paranormal. So I get drawn to places like that. I get drawn to places like that because, you know, when you get out there and you start getting those feelings, it's indescribable at sometimes, but you get the feelings, and then on top of that you have the Sasquatch. So it's like there's something about, with me, there's something about a 4 foot tall, there's something about a 4 foot tall chain link fence.
Yeah.
Don't even start your story now, please. I will run away.
Just about every single time I have a significant sighting, it involves a chain link fence.
Yeah, and you got them everywhere at the cemeteries, huh?
Sorry.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
So there's a few people in our chat. Hello, John P, brother.
Hello, JP. What's up? What's up, JP?
And then, hello, Mariah. I am
Mariah.
sorry. I did not mean to leave off the H. I'm sorry. It's good to see you guys.
Yep.
Welcome in. Welcome in.
Yep.
So, I'm
JP,
sorry.
brother, hope you're doing good. Mike, I just did a live with JP the other night.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it took how many hours? No, I'm kidding. I listened to it all.
Hey, you know, after the show, when the show is over and you're talking to a friend,
Exactly.
lose track of time.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, it was a good interview. I wasn't in it, but I was listening because unfortunately I had to work since John P, he lives in a totally different time zone area, part of the world. he had it right when I was working still, and so I was listening. I was here. I just wasn't here on live with him, but I heard everything. It was funny. But it was good. It was a good interview.
Yeah, I even got to tell one of my UFO
Please
stories.
don't tell any more stories.
No.
I've heard them all.
No, I'm just stating that on his show, I got to tell one of my UFO stories.
I know, I'm picking on you.
I have a few more, but I'm gonna try to save those for John P.
Yes, he likes that part of it.
Yeah.
UFO.
I keep my eyes peeled to the sky. I'm always watching. I'm curious to see if I ever have any strange encounters like that, any UFO sightings or anything.
Yeah.
I have not come across anything that I've ever noticed, like personally, when it comes to like any UAPs or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I keep looking though.
You didn't see any weird lights come down? No trap door like the Looney Tunes where the Marvin Martian comes down or anything like that?
Yeah. Apparently, some people, if maybe I did, I just don't remember.
Oh, maybe.
Like that's the thing. Most people don't know it. They're not aware of the encounters.
Yeah.
True.
This is probably a question that that Jack could probably answer. But when you've been out with Jack and you guys, I know there's been a few occasions where you guys were surrounded by what sounded like dogmen. Um, when you heard those sounds, was there any kind of metallic sound, like a door creak or anything similar to that?
Trying to, I gotta really think. Gotta really think back.
Yeah, because I think it was early on when you started joining him.
I've heard a lot of. One of the more consistent things that seemed out of place that I heard was swirling sounds,
Hmm.
which is weird. That I've heard more on more than one occasion.
Hmm.
A strange sound like something was twirling. I don't know if it literally was something being hurled through across that we heard, like something
Right.
like a big stick or something.
Right.
But it kind of was like that. But at the rate at which I heard it, it had to
Yep.
be going like pretty fast. Like,
Yeah, like the time you almost got hit by that big rock.
oh yeah, that the rocks over at the swamp, those two times,
Hmm.
that was a different level of like
Yeah.
I called it poltergeist activity because I don't know what threw
Right.
it. I didn't see what threw it, but something launched two big at two different times, a
Hmm.
rock each time, but the rocks were bigger than a softball, and,
Wow.
Yeah.
and they hit with such force that
Hmm.
it was pretty crazy. That definitely something threw. I mean, if it wasn't something throwing it, then it had to be some kind of poltergeist force, some kind of force that launched these rocks at
Hmm.
a really high rate.
Yeah. The one time I took another fellow researcher out in the woods, was down in Lawton, and we actually had a rock thrown at us. It was me, him, and his dad. It was like 95 degrees out, and we were out in those woods in the middle of the day. But we were walking down the path, and his dad says, "Oh, they're throwing stuff at us." So I turn and I take a picture um, of them two standing on the trail. And when I did that, I actually caught a rock um, right in midair in a still picture.
Wow.
Yeah, that was.
I got one at the swamp again. I'm trying to remember what time frame it was. I think it was before the two incidents with the rocks. We got one that we saw, um, and you can go back to it. I'm trying to remember. It's like the second visit at the swamp. Jack and I, when we first went there, it was our first or second visit.
Hmm.
We were walking in, and I was videoing on the trail leading to that area, and you could see what looks like a rock that's off to the side in the like leaves. It was fall, and
Hmm.
you just see it take off at like an upward angle across the trail. It
Right.
just goes zooming across the trail straight up, like upright. But it took off from the ground up.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Yeah. TKB said also zipper sounds. Have you ever heard sounds like a zipper out in the woods?
It's not ringing a bell, not right off the top of my head, but there's been like literally, I have to like, I've watched stuff, I've watched some of them again to try to refresh my memory over so many of the things
Yeah.
because they're like the metal pinging kind of sounds familiar, but I can't place it right now. I'm trying to think to when I maybe heard something like
Yeah.
that.
You mentioned metal pinging. The lady that lets us go on her property to do some research, um, she actually told us about it when we went there to do our first video. She was saying that she had a metal pinging going on all day and all night out there. Um, she's isolated. I mean, this place is
Oh,
it's massive.
boondocks.
Um, and the sound comes from, I would say, the west of her property. But you know, I walked all over through there, and she doesn't have anything on the property that would possibly make that sound. Um, I need to ask her if she's still hearing that, but yeah, she couldn't figure it out either. She's like, I've been all over the property and I can't find nothing. She's like, would you guys happen to know what it is? And I'm like, well, do you know of a well on the property? That could be a possibility, or a windmill, or uh, the oil.
That's what I think it is.
Pump?
It's aero,
Yeah, the
oil derrick
yeah, an oil derrick.
pumping or tinging.
But there's nothing around there like that.
We've never seen
Yeah.
anything like that.
Yeah.
So it's really, because we've heard it. It's really weird sound. Tennessee, Kentucky Bigfoot has a question.
Okay.
I think I would imagine that Jack probably would say that he's probably heard that before, because I think I can recall the metal pinging sound.
Hmm.
At some point in time we've heard that. If not, he probably has.
Yeah, because you know I've heard that pinging when I've been around the active oil wells, especially when they're installing them. You know, you hear that constant ping, 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 because they're putting those pipes down in the ground, and it's constantly pinging it against the side of the big metal pipe that they have. So I've heard that, and that's what it sounded like to me. Like she said, it sounded like that, but to not have something to actually
Make the sound.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Go
Hello,
ahead.
Carla.
Hey, Carla.
Yeah, TKB has a question. It says, question for any of you. Do you think the cloaking is Bigfoot slipping out of our visual frequency range? So,
Oh, that's interesting. Now, the only real application or instance I could say is the jelly man that we seen at Claim 3
mm-hmm,
during a cameraman's live stream there. He seen it, and we all seen it. And the red light spectrum, I think, allowed it to be highlighted.
mm-hmm,
So there's something with the light frequency interacting with it that outlined it. Because if it was a white light, I don't think we would have seen it.
right.
So it's something with a frequency, and the red light, I think it could be different colors too. Maybe not just red, but the red outlined it for some reason. Maybe because of the range, the specific range of the red light, the frequency range. So
Yeah,
it definitely seems like it's some kind of a change in the visual frequency or even a vibrational frequency.
yeah. I was watching that when y'all showed that video, and I think I made a comment on it, saying that to me that thing that was standing there actually resembled something from, and you know, this isn't making fun of anything but it looked like a Puff and Stuff character. I mean,
Yeah.
really, it was massive, and it just automatically to me, if I was standing out in front of that and be like, what are you, a Puff and Stuff puppet or what? Because that's what it just registered to me right when I saw that, and I'm like, wow. For something that massive, to be able to be that close to y'all is just, you know, it's extraordinary when you haven't seen something like that.
Yeah, I know. That's one of the things that, like, if anybody asks about like what's out there, or you know, why do you go out to the woods to investigate and do paranormal stuff out in the woods? You know, I always just show people that. I'm like, well, because you might see stuff like this.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Robin asks you, MT, have you ever heard the Bigfoot doing a popping noise
Uh-oh, my cat did something.
with
Popping sound.
with their mouth? It is an odd noise, or is it? It's
No,
an
don't
odd
do
noise.
that. I've heard a lot of strange sounds. There's probably popping that you could say I've heard popping, but I never knew what it was or what could be making it. So
Right.
I don't know if that's the same odd noise, but I've heard something like it.
Yeah, I've heard some theories where some of these researchers are saying that it could quite possibly be a creature like the Bigfoot, that the Sasquatch, that that could be making those sounds even loud enough to even sound like a tree knock. And I'm like,
Yeah, I'm not always. I don't always think the knocking sounds are always an actual like is something making physical contact with a tree.
right,
I tend to think sometimes it's like it's it's something else that's doing it.
mm-hmm,
I don't know exactly how, but I'm not always convinced that, I'm not convinced that it's always being made by something tapping a
right.
tree with something.
Yeah, when you hear something and you don't see the action,
Yeah.
yeah, that wouldn't be. You can't just come out and say, okay, that was this. Um, so yeah, you're exactly right. It would be classified as disembodied noise of
Yeah.
some sort. Yeah,
I just say it sounds like a knock
hmm,
because that's what it sounds like.
yeah, and it does. It does. I mean, um, I've heard plenty of them to where it's like, then you go and try to mimic that knock. Sometimes we can do it, sometimes we can't.
Yeah, and tell you what, like there's been a lot that I've heard, and I haven't heard that many that were really close to me.
Hmm.
But when you do hear some that are really close to you, it'll freak you out a little bit,
Yeah.
especially when you can't see or you don't know what made it,
Hmm.
and it's very close proximity. You kind of like almost start to get like, it'd be real easy to start freaking out over it.
Yeah.
And it's definitely interesting when that happens. Like Claim 2, there was a video I did. I called it the Poltergeist Awakens because this was probably like the most active time we've ever had there, and there was things being thrown at us a lot of the time when we were there.
Hmm.
There was knockings, there was knocking sounds that were happening all around at many close locations, and a couple of them were very close to me.
Hmm.
And like so much so that like when I heard it, I called and I just told Jack, I'm like, hey, you just made that knock, right? Like that. I just kind of like didn't even think that this was actually something making a knocking sound that was right there. It had to be him, because
Yeah.
I hadn't encountered one that was that close before. And when he said that wasn't you, because he thought I did it,
Right.
that's when I had that moment, like, holy, I was like, wow. I'm like, that was like literally like I was doing like kind of a red light focused on the ground on a table of devices. So everything else was kind of dark around me.
Yeah.
So I heard that, and it was probably like maybe 10 feet to my right, like right there where I heard that. And I thought for sure it had to be the cameraman was there and he was knocking. And then when he didn't do it, and I heard, you could tell by where he was at when he called on the walkie, I could hear his echo.
Hmm.
As soon as I heard his distance, I kind of started to register that it wasn't him. And he said, that wasn't you, because he thought it was me.
Right.
That's when I was just like, wow. I'm like, that was literally like, I could almost reach out and touch it where I heard that come from.
or like the one time, you and Jack and you guys were doing a whole big group of people, and you were with your equipment by a big tree, and you had mentioned to to Jack that you thought there was some big massive creature that was standing right nearby because you saw a big black mass, right? Yeah, I was watching that video, and I could tell it was kind of making you a little uneasy, and it was right near the end of y'all's live because Jack was already going to the location where you guys were supposed to meet up and end the video. But yeah, you were telling Jack, I'm over here by this big tree, and I think something's standing here staring at me. But yeah, so everybody in the chat, everybody watching, please go and watch their channels, because if you like that kind of adrenaline rush, you will get it when you watch their videos.
And this location I've been at, like, there's just something that's been going on there. There's some kind of there was some kind of like a connection or something with me in this place that I've been at for the past month, where I've been live streaming at. That's where I seen the Sasquatch, and that was a couple weeks ago. Just last week I was there filming. I was live again there, and we had a lot of crazy things. Something was on the hillside. I saw the eyes. It was watching. It was deadlocked on me, and I could see it. And you could see it on the live stream too. You could see the eyes, and it started making some weird noises. And it sounded a little bit like, I don't know. I mean, I hope I'm wrong, but it didn't sound like it was very happy that I was there, because you were making a strange sound that didn't sound like it. Sounded kind of like I'm about to come at you. You know what I mean? And there was a big ravine between us, and I even said, I'm glad there's a big ravine here, because I got a feeling whatever it was didn't seem very happy that I'm here. And it's been getting crazy back there. And I'm expecting it to probably happen again tomorrow.
Yeah, we gotta watch it. Okay, yes. TKB has another question, or is it? It's a statement.
It's kind of a
question. Yeah. Good, Mike, that you guys carry lots of electronics to detect stuff. Do you have a radiation detector like the old yellow boxes the GOV uses?
I don't actually have a what do they call them, a Geiger counter for radiation. I don't have a Geiger counter. I just kind of have a trimeter, and that's about it really for detection.
Oh yeah.
I think the cameraman has a Geiger counter, but I have never invested in one. I'm not sure if I will. They're kind of, I don't know how expensive they are. I was under the impression that they're pretty expensive to buy, but I could be wrong. Maybe I'll end up getting one.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of people end up getting a little bit older one, because the newer ones are kind of pricey.
Made cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Mike, I have a question for you. What advice would you use for someone just starting out in the paranormal field? What kind of stuff would you get, buy, invest in, all that stuff?
Let's see. I would say you probably got to be pretty vested in wanting to do it, because there was some reason, something that happened, something that kind of gave you you could say kind of gave you an awakening, something that happened, or for some reason that you experienced that showed you proof that there's a connection between the spirit realm and us. And that would be the main reason why I would say to dig deeper, to try to find out what that connection will end up meaning for you. Because if you're somebody who's like, oh, I've seen this stuff and I want to experience it for myself, that's okay. I'm not saying that somebody shouldn't do that, but
Right.
it ends up getting, I see it with people that get frustrated because when you know some things that can happen because they've happened to you and you are aware of how just the strange and unique things can happen, and you'll be able to like start catching little details, and you'll keep, you know you've had that awakening, you know that you'll get evidence and the evidence is there. But if you're not really sure about it but you're trying to find it, and you go and really nothing happens, or you kind of, people get frustrated and they'll lose interest in it and they'll want to not do it.
Mm-hmm.
But I would say, like, it's, if you've had an awakening of sorts where you've had the experience, something has kind of guided you to want to find out more, then explore it as much as you can, because
Yeah.
the more times you go, you just keep going, because it's like rolling the dice. You got to keep trying to make the connection, try to manifest the experiences, because it is part you and part the energy that kind of that comes together. It's not always coming to you. It's always not going to come to you to do it. It's
Right.
like you have to kind of know they're there
Mm-hmm.
and understand that they're there, and you're willing to acknowledge that they're there, and you respect the connection, and you don't try to make it disrespectful, or
Right.
anything like that, just because you want a reaction, even if it's a bad one. um, so I would say that it's easier, or it's more, you're probably more likely to continue it for the long term
Mm-hmm.
if you have a reason, if you've had an experience that kind of opened up that pathway for you. But you still could, because for me, I always thought it was BS. Like, I've watched some of people's experiences, I've watched Ghost Adventures and stuff when it was new, and I seen that and I thought it'd be cool. Like, oh, this would be pretty interesting to go to these scary places and have experiences. But then I was always like, they're acting. I'm like, this, BS. This doesn't happen. I'm like, if this stuff happens, how come, like, it just doesn't happen? Like, it's never happened. I've never had an experience. And that was like kind of how I looked at it until the first time, you know.
Until the first time you had the experience, correct?
Yeah, right. That's what you call the awakening. When you have something
Right.
happen and then it becomes clear, it could happen, and it's real. Then, you see things differently, and then depending on who you are, you might want to explore that and see why it happened, see if it happens again. That's kind of like what happened to me. So I'd say, if you're gonna just, if you're going to be invested in it because of the experiences, then you're gonna spend money doing it if you want to get
Right.
equipment, right?
Mm-hmm.
The basic stuff is always a K2 meter. It was always good to get. You don't necessarily have to get digital, because the K2 sensitivity is different than the digital sources, the digital trimeters, and I think sometimes the evidence with K2s can be compelling, even when your digital meters aren't giving you anything. Um, a K2, an audio recorder, because EVPs are probably one of the biggest phenomenons that you'll encounter.
Mm-hmm.
And that's through a camera as well. So if you get some kind of a camera, um, whether it's a night vision one, there's some decent ones that aren't that expensive you could get.
Mm-hmm.
Get a boom mic. Seems
mic,
like boom
yeah.
mics, like Comica or some of the other boom mics, are pretty reasonable to get. And like, I've captured some EVPs that have been pretty amazing, and it's been with like the $30 Comica boom mic has seemed to pick up some of the most crazy EVPs that I've captured. So, like, just something that gives you good audio quality, even picking up your own voice, versus, like, because most cameras don't have great audio quality for their built-in
Right.
camera.
Right.
So if you get yourself like a basic camera, and then spend some extra money to get a boom mic, just something average that'll amplify it. Like I said, they're usually about 30-40 bucks for a decent boom mic. And that will probably provide the most evidence. And then just film the encounters. If you're going to use something for spirit communication, like you don't have to spend $600 for an Ovilus. I would say Transcend Theory has been absolutely amazing, and it's like 12 bucks. It's an app for your phone. Or the it's called, let's see, it's not the Necrophonic, the Necrometer. You can get the Necrometer. It's another app, but use the speech mode.
Right.
I'm not a fan of the ones that have the words programmed in them, but I've seen that they work. So like Spirit Talker and things that you can buy for a few bucks, I've seen them work, but I've seen them also say things a lot that it just kind of regurgitates words. So it's hard to tell what's really talking to you and what's not. So get something like Necrometer on speech mode or Transcend Theory, something like that is a good way to get communication. And that's what I've found is like getting the spirit communication through devices like that is really good evidence, especially as you see how it can say things that are definitely, you could tell it's not, you could tell the device works, and there's residual things that are there from people who have once been on this earth that say things to you, and you'll catch it. But kind of like just that, if you bog yourself down with too much, and I'm kind of doing that, and I've tried not to do that, and I end up doing that, and then I come back down. It gets like, you start getting, it becomes like a challenge for you, and things seem to get worse with you trying to present evidence when you start using too much stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
And you can try other things. REM pods are an investment. They're pretty expensive. But overall, voice phenomenons are one of the more amazing things that you can capture. And all it takes is just a camera and a good audio source, like a boom mic, an audio recorder, a communication device or app, just to get communication that'll come through and talk to you. That's pretty basic. And a K2 meter, because you'll see
It's a fluctuation.
Intelligent reactions to it to use it, or you can get a sign if the environment's changing, if you're getting EMF around. You can present a lot of good evidence with just like that, those basic things.
Right.
Sweet.
Yeah. John Stewart says, I've had 3 paranormal experiences when I seen my first Sasquatch. How often between you and Jack, when you go out there with him, how often do both of those kind of coincide?
Well, the thing is that a lot of times I can't tell. I haven't been able to tell what has been interacting, because a lot of the things that have happened, I believe a lot of the experiences previous to my own about people encountering Sasquatch and Bigfoot, but I've never, before recently, I've never really seen one. So there could have been a lot of occasions that have been, I do believe that a lot of the things that happened that I wasn't sure about, that seems to evolve to where I realized some of that evidence was like Sasquatch behavior, communication. I find it happens a lot. Yeah. I hear or see strange things like that almost every time, but I do think it's more than just taking a hike to have that experience. I think there's something on a level of like a level of, I don't know how to put this, like brainwave level.
Okay.
That has to do with your attempt to manifest an interaction. Kind of like I said, like acknowledging that the spirits are there. I think it works the same for higher beings like Sasquatch or other cryptids. Yeah. It's like knowing they're there and acknowledging that they're there because they're there. And once you start to do that, and your focus is that, and your focus is to interact with them, and you just you continue at it like you're having a conversation, like you're interacting.
Yeah.
That seems to like manifest a lot of interactions like that.
Yeah.
And I think if you ignore that and you just kind of go about I'm walking here, I'm just going for a hike, you'll just not have, you won't experience anything.
Right. Yeah, that's been my experience going out. If if I'm experience hearing something, or if I have a visual of a large creature, even if I can't tell what it is, a lot of times there'll be noises off away from it, but it happens when these things are trying to get your attention. When they try to get your attention, you start hearing a disembodied voice. You start hearing something like, uh, I can't be 100% sure that the thing that I filmed on night vision, if that was its voice speaking to me or it was something else. But I definitely got a response after I asked a question. And then when I turned around, there was eye shine staring right at me that was over 7 feet tall. So, and it was playing with my cat. Because the cat came around the corner as soon as I saw this eye shine, So, and the question being, oh, is that a cat? And then you hear a, yeah. But then it comes over the mic on the camera as static,
Yeah, like that voice phenomenon, it can, like I heard a voice that sounded like a person was in the room with me,
Mm-hmm.
and I did capture it on video. It was at Hillview Manor, and I recognized the voice. It sounded just like my grandmother, who passed in 2012. I heard her say Michael, and the way she would, because she was one of the only people that called me Michael.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody was like, it was Mikey. She called me Mikey too, but like, my parents and stuff always called me Mikey. But my grandmother called me Michael a lot. And I heard that voice from like one end of the bed to the other end in the room I was in. Like it was right there. Like somebody was right there. I heard the voice say Michael, and I recognized the voice. And when you hear it back, you can hear it, but it's really weird. It's like, it's not as clear as if you were there and you said Michael and you were in the same spot where I heard it. There was little changes in the frequency that didn't seem the same or consistent on the audio, and the way I heard it sounded like it should be a person there talking.
Right.
That's how my ears heard it. The same as if somebody was there, but it didn't come out. It didn't come out that way, like like you would have, like I was expecting it to.
Right.
And that happens a lot with EVPs. That's how they sound. And sometimes you'll like say, "Oh, well, that came through really well," and then you'll listen to it, and you'll like struggle to get it to really come through as evidence for people to hear.
Right.
Yeah, and then you'll also have the opposite happen a lot of times. When you're out there filming and everybody that's watching your live can hear something either being said or they hear some kind of distinct noise, and you're there, you don't hear it.
You don't hear it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's happened. It's strange, that's why the voice phenomenon thing is always, sometimes you hear it. Very rarely I'd say you actually hear it close to you and clear. But you do sometimes, you can, and then the audio, the way it picks up, it's hard to hear on the playback, and then a lot of times you don't hear the things that come through,
Right.
but you'll hear them come through on the playback.
Right.
So it's strange, and that's why like having a decent boom mic with a camera is a good investment for that, and an audio recorder, and then just something like a K2 meter,
Yeah, and so you can walk around the woods looking like you're carrying a cat. That's what I always refer to as like, look, um, they got a cat mic.
Oh, a cat mic.
Yeah, well, Mike, it's that time. We really enjoyed having you on.
Thanks, appreciate it.
Yeah, it's always awesome when you come on here and share your knowledge and your experiences. Um, I enjoy it immensely. I mean,
Appreciate it.
just having, just watching your videos, and uh, you and Jack, uh, keeps my interest up. Like when I'm having one of those down times where I'm like not really motivated, then I tune into one of y'all's shows, and it's like, okay,
It's time to go.
I got to get out there.
Yeah, I guess that's what I started off. That's what I set off to do from the beginning. Because of the experience of the person that was talking to me through my phone. That was what the first real experience I called my awakening. Once that happened, I was convinced now that there's another level of communication that can happen. And I just wanted to see if I could capture that,
Right.
for other people to see or hear. And, that's what I was saying, like how your motivation to get you started to do that is when you have an experience like that,
Yeah.
you're like, it can happen. So I'm going to keep going and interact and see if when it happens again and then capture it. So, that's something that I've always strived to do is just go and interact, see what happens and record it and document it and then just show everybody what can happen.
Yeah.
And then it's just been evolving to, more and more strangeness and strange and cool things that happen. And it's like no answers really ever come about, but it's more or less just to see what happens.
Yeah. Yeah. Guys like us, we have that personal experience, and people come to us and be like, are you just doing this for the attention? Like, no, it's not for the attention. It's because I would like someday to actually film what I went through in my first experience. And
Yeah.
that's what drives me is, can I ever get that kind of experience again? Maybe not, but I have fun trying to do that. And now all these years later, it's not that motivation was in the beginning. Now it's just like, you know, I'll take what I can get because it's not 100% for the viewers. It's mostly for my satisfaction on what I saw. Was it real or was it my imagination?
That or he's doing it just to scare the Jesus out of me. One or the other. I'm
Yeah,
just kidding.
yeah. She thinks I like to scare her.
I know you do. No, I'm just
Yeah, that's one of the things, I always thought of too was, well, maybe that a lot of it was just when it first happened, obviously it was meant for me and it wasn't like didn't happen when anybody else was there. But I had to throw, myself out there to see if I could document some of these things happening again.
Yeah,
And some of them have happened. Some of the voice phenomenon that was almost as unique as the one that I first experienced happened again. So, and then the whole being outdoors and seeing strange entities out there that opened up a whole new avenue of
right.
Yeah.
what's out there for me. And that just kind of opened more doors for trying to see if you could see that again too.
yeah.
So, Mike, tell the lovely people where they can find you, where they can catch the next adventure you go on, upcoming events.
MT Paranormal Life on YouTube is where I post videos and I do live streams. There'll be one tomorrow. And I also have a Facebook group, MT Paranormal Life on Facebook, where some evidence gets dropped there that's not, in videos or on YouTube. So you could get some information and things there. a lot of people will post clips of things that they found and things there. So there's some pretty good evidence that comes through there. All you got to do is just join. And I do some Instagram stuff, some reels of
Oh, okay.
parts of the videos and things like that.
Cool.
But that's pretty much it.
All right. So your live tomorrow is what, 10:30 Eastern Standard Time?
Yeah, it'll be probably about 10:30 Eastern
Okay.
time.
Okay.
Oh, we look forward to catching you
Yeah.
out there tomorrow night.
Yeah, this place has been pretty great. It's like I gotta see what happens next time there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If we see any more Bigfoot come out and show themselves again.
I'm definitely gonna make sure that I put the notification on to watch it, because a lot of times, if YouTube lets the notification go through,
Yeah, I can't help people. I wish I could. I
yeah,
have a lot of people have that problem with the notifications, and all I can ever say is like,
yeah,
just
Unsubscribe.
unclick the bell and re-click it again.
And
Mhm.
Yep.
It's like it's a problem. YouTube's I think it's a mobile thing a
Yeah.
lot of the time, but I get it a lot from people.
Oh, also congratulations on the 5,000
Oh, thanks.
subscribers on. Is it YouTube or is it Facebook?
What's that?
Was it on
YouTube.
YouTube or YouTube?
Yeah.
yeah.
Well,
Just went over 5,000 on YouTube.
5,000. Congratulations. I
Thank
saw that and I went, whoa. Doing a happy dance for MT.
Yeah, John,
Yeah.
you can watch the replay.
Oh, yes.
If you missed the live, you can watch the replay.
Yes. Okay.
I'll
Well,
say goodbye. Let's get the kitty here.
Mm-hmm.
good night, little kitty cat. We'll see you again.
No.
Bye,
Yeah. He woke
Bye,
up and he
little-
gave me a little grumpy meow.
little munchkin fireball. I don't even know what to call it. Little
Buddy.
Mike.
I call him Buddy. I call him Buddy.
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 Mhm,
See
Buddy.
you later, buddy.
Yeah. See you later, buddy.
But all right, Mike, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure, as always, seeing you.
My pleasure.
Oh, we'll keep in touch. Most definitely, we'll have you on again very soon.
All right.
But thanks
All right,
so much, Mike.
I'll get in touch with you about those ladies.
Oh,
doing
yeah,
the
yeah.
show.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll.
Yeah, let me know
Send
how
you
to
the-
reach out to him.
All right. All right. Take care, man.
You too. I'll see you guys.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
I figure out how to leave first.
I got it.
You're probably gonna have to drop me because I can't find the.
Yep.
Can't find it. We found it for you, Mike. All right, you guys. It is a little after 8 o'clock.
Yep.
We are so happy that Mike Tornincasa, MT Paranormal Life, was on tonight. He has so much
Mm-hmm.
information.
He always has.
And all his stuff that he catches. And oh my gosh, I'm kind of excited.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go buy all this stuff now.
Yeah. And
Can I?
we forgot to thank Mike for his service.
Mike? What?
Yeah. Mike Tornincasa.
Oh.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mike. I
Thank
didn't
you
know.
for your service. Thank you for all the work you do in the paranormal world.
Oh yes, most definitely.
And thank you for being a good friend.
Yes. We want to thank everybody for being here tonight on all platforms. Thank you for joining in on the live chat. We can't do this without you guys. We
Yeah.
cannot do this without y'all. So,
Yeah.
don't
So,
forget. Don't forget.
don't forget.
Subscribe, like, share, and comment.
Yeah.
And if you don't get to watch it live, go back and rewatch it.
Hit that notification bell. That way
Yeah.
you know when we're going live or when we drop a video.
Yeah. Okay. I'm done.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
All right. So y'all take care. Have a great rest of the week and a great weekend. And we will see you next week at 6 p.m. Central, right here on YouTube, now Facebook, TikTok,
And all the other ones.
Rumble, and Locals. Maybe adding one more.
Keep squatching, everybody. Bye.
Good night.
Squatch dogs.
Early music fills the air, echoing through the night.
Squatch dogs.
Whispers in the woods where shadows play. Legends come alive at the break of day. Footsteps echo loud, but no one's there. Bigfoot's lurking in the midnight air. Dark house beneath the moonlit gloom. Eyes that shine like fire in a room of doom. Poltergeist dancing, moving through the halls. Ancient secrets breaking through the walls. O.C.S.T is more than a name. Bigfoot and stuff, it's a whole new game. Chasing the truth in a silent night. Empowered by the mystery, fueled by the fright. Cryptids in your mind, let your wonder grow. The hidden world is ours to know. From the forest deep to the attic's dust. O.C.S.T, we're learning to trust. Tracks in the snow where the brave won't tread. Hidden voices calling from the things we've read. The unknown things with a haunting sound, empowering us as the tales go around. O.C.S.T is more than a name. Bigfoot and stuff, it's a whole new game. Chasing the truth in a silent night. Empowered by the mystery, fueled by the fight. O.C.S.T, it's more than a name. Bigfoot and stuff, it's a whole new game. Chasing the truth in the silent night. Empowered by the mystery, fueled by the fight.